Hi, my name is Michelle Medlock Adams. I am the author of this new holiday book called Dachshund Through the Snow. It's illustrated by Anna Sebastian and it's published by In-Game Press. Hope you'll enjoy it. It's a fun little story about a little dog who can do big things. Here we go. Hope that you guys are getting in your festive holiday spirit. All right. Crosby was teeny, even for a miniature dachshund. He was tinier than all of his friends. In fact, he was the teeniest dachshund in all of Diggityville. The North Pole News even did a story about his tiny stature. The headline read, "Local dachshund named world teeny weeniest wiener dog." It was a very big deal for such a small dog, but Crosby didn't like being known for his size. He wanted others to notice him for something else, anything else. Like his dapper duds, he was a very well-dressed dachshund, or his extra long, perfectly pointed tail that stuck straight up when he walked, or his unbelievable burrowing abilities, though few took time to notice Crosby could burrow with the best. That's why he was so head over tiny paws excited about the Arctic Animal Olympics on December the 23rd. He was finally old enough to compete. Crosby had been training for this day his whole life, but he knew the competition would be doggone tough. Finally, it was race day. As Crosby stood in line to register, he sized up the competition. Harriet, last year's Burrow Blitz gold medalist, was stronger than ever and back for more. I wonder if I can beat her, Crosby thought, but his thoughts were interrupted by Bo, who was mean, even for a Wolverine. "What are you doing here?" Bo growled. "You really think you can beat me?" "I'm sure gonna try," Crosby replied. "But you're so tiny," Bo teased. "Look at this teeny weeny wiener dog. He thinks he can win. Ha ha ha. Tee hee hee." Crosby didn't think he could feel any worse. And then he did. "Hey, bud, you're next," the official said. Crosby stepped forward and stood up on his tippiest toes. But it was no use. "Look at Crosby," Bo mocked. "He's so tiny he can't even reach the sign-in table. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Give it up, wiener dog. Move along, little doggy." Crosby ignored the taunts, fought back his tears, and tried once again to reach the table. Stretching, stretching, crash! Crosby lost his balance and fell nose first into the snow. Poor Crosby. Hearing the long line of laughter, Crosby dug down deeper into the snow. He dug and dug and dug. He didn't want to go home to his family. He didn't want to go to town and hear everyone talking about the Arctic Animal Olympics, so he just kept on digging. Crosby burrowed so fast and so far that he had no idea a snowstorm had blown in. When he finally came up for air, ice pellets bounced off his nose. Ouch! Crosby looked around. Everything for as far as he could see was totally white. "This is bad," Crosby thought. "I need to get out of the storm." He squinted. Was that a cave? He burrowed as fast as he could in that direction. When he reached the cave, Crosby shook the snow from his face. He could not believe his eyes. "Santa?" "Hello, Crosby," the big man in red said. "Boy, are we glad to see you." Crosby looked deeper into the cave and saw that Santa wasn't alone. There stood Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. "Hey, aren't you guys missing a reindeer?" Crosby asked. "Yes," Santa explained. "We gave Rudolph the day off to rest up for Christmas Eve. We had no idea we'd get caught in a snowstorm. We were running some last-minute errands when the snow turned to ice." Santa continued. "It got so bad we could no longer see, and that's how we ended up here." Santa brushed the snow from Crosby's back. The little dog shivered. Santa wrapped Crosby in his big red coat. "There now," Santa said. "That should warm you up." Crosby snuggled close. He was so excited to meet Santa that he almost forgot about the awful day he'd had. "What brings you to this cave tonight?" Santa asked. Crosby hung his head. He didn't want to tell Santa. The little dog shared of his big dreams to burrow his way to a gold medal in the Arctic Olympics. I was finally old enough to compete, Crosby continued. I don't know what I was thinking. Bo was right. I'm too tiny to compete. I wasn't even tall enough to sign in. They all made fun of me, especially Bo. Well, I'm not surprised, Santa said. After all, Bo is on the naughty list. The naughty list includes Sienna Sil, Wyatt Walrus, Bo Wolverine, Wanda Wolf, Sadia Snow Owl, Perry Penguin, Fabian Arctic Fox, and Poncho the Polar Bear. You know, Crosby, what you might see as a bad thing could actually be a great thing. Crosby raised his ears. I seem to remember a reindeer who was a little different, Santa said. All the other reindeer made fun of him because of his big, red, wonderful nose. Crosby's tail wagged just a little. And now Rudolph leads my sleigh around the world every Christmas Eve. Except maybe this one, Comet looked out at the ice. I don't know what we're going to do, Santa sighed. If only we could let Rudolph know where we are. With his bright red nose, he could lead us through the storm, back to the North Pole, no problem. Crosby's tail turned into a wagging machine. I can do it, he barked. I can let Rudolph know where you are. Santa's reindeer gathered around Crosby. Comet even gave Crosby a big lick on the head. Yuck! I was born to burrow, Crosby said. I can make it to the North Pole. I can do it. I know you can, Santa said. Ho, 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 Crosby, go, go, go. With that, Crosby burrowed at full speed toward Santa's workshop. Crosby dug deeper as the snow picked up. His stomach growled. His little legs cramped, but Crosby pressed on. Santa needs me, he thought. Christmas must be saved. Just when he thought he couldn't dig anymore, Crosby ran smack dab into the official North Pole pole. Santa's head elf picked him up. Hey, little guy, are you lost? No, sir, Crosby said. Santa sent me. Take me to Rudolph. When Rudolph heard the story, he fired up his nose, put Crosby on his back, and headed for the cave. Before long, the daring deer Dachshund duo arrived. You did it, Santa cheered. Crosby, you have saved Christmas. No time to waste. Let's go, team, back to the North Pole. We need to load up the sleigh, up, up, and away. Crosby burrowed one last time right into Santa's warm, fluffy coat before falling fast asleep. And this is where Crosby lives. Sunlight trickled into the window. Crosby slowly opened his eyes. He was home in his nice warm bed. Where's Santa? Where's Rudolph? Was it all a dream? Crosby wondered. Then he spotted something. Crosby tore open his gift. He could hardly believe his eyes. Inside the box was a shiny gold medal and a note. It says, for Crosby, from Santa. The medal says, short or tall, doesn't matter at all. It's your ginormous heart that sets you apart. And the letter from Santa read, my dearest Crosby, thank you for saving Christmas. Please accept this gold medal as a token of my gratitude and let it always remind you that the best things come in small packages. Love, Santa. The next day, the North Pole News front page story said, local dachshund saves Christmas. And that's the end. Thank you for joining me for Story Time with Michelle. And I hope you'll enjoy Dachshund Through the Snow with your family this holiday season. Merry Christmas.